but he got surprised to see Lucifer furiously telling him that it hurt. Marbas laughed, telling him that he kicked thinking it would end things, but Lucifer was tougher than he looked, so they should spice things up. He jumped to punch him, but Marbas just smiled and disappeared, making him surprised and confused. He looked around, wondering how he disappeared and where he was. Then he felt a scratch on his hand and looked at it, confused. Suddenly, Marbas scratched him on his shoulder, making him shocked. Then a claw appeared on his neck while Marbas told him that he was called the unbeatable and invincible Archangel of Dawn. He asked if it was his first time feeling fear for his own life while he scratched his neck. He punched Marbas from behind, telling him to let go of him, but he disappeared and laughed at him. Marbas showed himself and explained that it was Transcend's second named Invisible Lion. He wondered how Lucifer would approach next, making him swear furiously. Marbas scratched him in front, and fortunately he blocked it. But when he attacked him from behind, he didn't. He kneeled on the ground in pain, and Marbas told him that finally he's down. He reminded him that he promised Lucifer information if he won, but if he won, he should compensate him for his car also. Marbas told him that angels are rarely seen in the human world, so he'll fetch a high price with the buyers. Lucifer attacked him, but he easily avoided it, telling him that, as he said, it won't hit. Marbas explained that he came there a while back during the Roman era, and if he recalls, there seems to be a cultural difference. The fire hydrant behind Marbas slowly broke, and he told him that it seems like they still love water irrigation. Then the fire hydrant behind Marbas exploded, releasing a lot of water. Marbas realized that by destroying the fire hydrant he could spot him. But he was stunned when Lucifer asked him if he was there. Marbas teasingly asked him what can he possibly do even if he knows where he was. He told him that, as long as he has the demonic eye, his attack won't hit. But he stopped talking when he realized that Lucifer could see the water slowly in the air and was looking at every droplet's future. He stumbled because of his hurting head, but when he peeks to look at him, he was shocked to see Lucifer in front of him, ready to attack. He kicked him in the chin, making him throw away and slowly fall to the ground. He teasingly asked Marbas if his demonic eye doesn't it look way too much. Suddenly, the stigma acquisition showed up again and told him that he ranked up to 15. He was confused, but his head hurt a lot, and when he opened his eyes, he got the demonic eye. Marbas confessed that he wanted to confirm something, so he lost on purpose and explained that what he's looking at now is a few seconds into the future and all the possibilities. At first, he'll be dizzy, and he told him to try saying, "Tough seek." He followed and said, "Tough seek." After it, the blurry eyesight was gone. Marbas explained that's how to turn it off. He asked him if he is also called an omniscient demon, and if his knowledge itself is an ability. Marbas replied that the only reason he's omniscient is that he has collected numerous information over the years inside his mind, and his demonic eye is just a tool for collecting it. Also, when he takes a look inside him, he has got something called Kai's legacy. Lucifer asked what the hell is Kai's legacy, but Marbas told him that they should not talk there and asked how about they talk at his shop. Then Marbas called Lilith to tell her that she was coming too and asked why she's so worried. She replied that she doesn't know what he means and that she was just watching to make sure he didn't break her newly picked up toy. Lucifer asked her if she didn't really call him her toy. Later, they arrived at a bar where many demons were drinking, singing, and enjoying themselves. He noticed that the demons were drinking while fully exposing themselves, and Lilith replied that it's a given since it's Marbas that runs the place. Marbas asked him if he knows that his father created the world, and he replied yes while Lilith poured something on his wounds. Marbas explained that the object is said to have existed since primordial times, even before the world was created, and that is Kai. His guess is it's some sort of god, and it's said that he left 3 legacies: Suji's sword, business cloak, and Gaze stone. He asked if the one that's inside his body is something called stone. Lilith, who currently bandaging him, told him that it was Gaze stone, but he just asked Marbas what was going to happen now. Marbas replied he didn't know, making him confused while Lilith imagined him wearing a shirt with a big uni. He furiously told Marbas he was all omniscient, but what happened to that now? Marbas furiously replied that the story was before the world even existed, and it was astounding that he even knew about it. Lilith asks Marbas while calling for a drink if he's not completely blank, and didn't he say he wanted to confirm something. Marbas replied that Gaze stone duplicates and accumulates the stigma of the opponents to wear a fought. But Lilith asked him if originally there should be one stigma for each of them. Marbas replied that she was correct, but the fact that Gaze stone is within Lucifer, he continues by asking if the more he fights, the stronger he becomes. Lilith asks him if he wants to go and if he was angry that he got bullied. He replied not really and thanked her for saving him. Then he stood up while telling them that he's gonna beat up some bad guys. Marbas told him that they were not done talking. He called the demons, making them look back at him. He told them that they have got guts to blend in with the human world and introduced himself as one of the archangels of Amatsukami named Lucifer. Then he told the demons that anyone who knows what they are doing should come at him. The demons got furious and told him that he's underestimating them, so they will show him what they have got. The demons jumped toward him to attack, but he just avoided them using his demonic eye. He crossed over one of the demons and cut it in half using his side. One of the demons attacked him using its tentacles, and he blocked it using his weapon, but the demon's attack exploded, breaking his weapon. He looked at his side disappointedly and remembered the first demon he encountered before. He gathered his power toward his hand, and it slowly changed to his original form. The demon launched to attack him, but he grabbed its head using his claws and easily threw it away. Seeing it, the other demons got more angrier and launched to attack him at the same time. But he just smiled. Marbas, who was watching, was frustrated and told him to look at to their kind. Satan Asia continued to belittle Lucifer, stating that he was an insect crawling on the earth. Lucifer, struggling to get up, was determined to fight back. Satan Asia approached Lilith and grabbed her by the neck with his tentacles, mocking her for trying to protect Lucifer. Marbas, still restrained, shouted at Lucifer to use his powers, but Satan Asia dismissed him, stating that Lucifer's insignificant wings wouldn't be able to save him. Lilith, in pain, told Lucifer not to worry about her and to escape. However, Lucifer, fueled by anger, activated his demonic eye and focused on Satan Asia. The demonic eye allowed Lucifer to see the future, and he anticipated Satan Asia's next move. As Satan Asia attempted to strike Lucifer with his tentacles, Lucifer dodged the attack with swift movements. Surprised, Satan Asia couldn't understand how Lucifer managed to evade his assault. Lucifer, now standing tall, revealed that his demonic eye had ranked up to 20, granting him enhanced abilities. With newfound strength and agility, Lucifer faced Satan Asia head-on. He used his flame and ice powers to counter the demon's attacks. The battle intensified, and Lucifer showcased his endurance and flame abilities gained from the recent stigma acquisition. Lilith, still recovering, witnessed Lucifer's incredible display of power. Marbas, amazed, acknowledged Lucifer's growth. The tide of the battle began to turn as Lucifer unleashed his full potential. Satan Asia, realizing the threat Lucifer posed, decided to retreat. He withdrew his tentacles and acknowledged Lucifer's strength. However, before leaving, Satan Asia warned Lucifer that the demons would not let him go easily. As Satan Asia disappeared, Lilith approached Lucifer, impressed by his performance. Marbas, now free from his restraints, admitted that Lucifer was not as weak as they initially thought. Lucifer, catching his breath, expressed determination to find Michael and continue his journey. Marbas suggested that they should head to Marbas's shop to regroup and gather information. Lilith agreed, and they prepared to leave the area. The encounter with Satan Asia had left a mark on Lucifer, both physically and emotionally, but he was ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. That it was not the case, and that Satan had planned to return to heaven after accomplishing something on earth. Satan Asia added that it had been a long time since Lucifer and his siblings had lost contact with Satan. Lucifer, frustrated and angered by the information, demanded to know what Satan's goal was and why he abandoned them. Satan Asia, smirking, told Lucifer that Satan had likely found a new interest, and the demons were simply tools for his amusement. Marbas, still confused and angry, questioned Satan Asia about why he would serve someone who treated them as disposable tools. Satan Asia explained that loyalty and submission were part of their nature, and Lucifer's rebellion against Satan's will was unacceptable. The conversation took a tense turn as Satan Asia revealed that the demons were in a precarious situation due to the disappearance of Satan. Without Satan's guidance, demons were left vulnerable to external threats, and some were resorting to extreme measures to survive. Lucifer, despite his frustrations, realized that Satan's disappearance had caused chaos among the demons. He pondered the implications of Satan's actions and the consequences it brought to both angels and demons. Satan Asia, seeing Lucifer's internal conflict, taunted him about being abandoned and left to wander on earth. However, Lucifer, determined to find answers and confront Satan, declared that he would no longer be controlled by anyone. The conversation ended with tensions still high, and the group decided to leave the ruined fortress. Marbas, Lilith, and Marvis accompanied Lucifer as they ventured into the unknown, seeking answers about Satan's whereabouts and the mysteries surrounding their existence. As they left the broken fortress behind, Lucifer couldn't shake off the feeling that the journey ahead would be filled with challenges and revelations about their past, present, and uncertain future. The intertwined destinies of angels and demons continued to unfold in the ever-changing tapestry of their existence. Creating an intense atmosphere in the plane. Marbas, feeling increasingly suffocated by the tension, tried to divert the conversation by suggesting they discuss something else. Lilith, ever the provocateur, responded to Satan Asia's comment with a sly smile, saying that she had no interest in dressing up angels, but rather in corrupting them. This provoked Lucifer to angrily retort, stating that she wouldn't corrupt him, but she teasingly replied that she had already started the process. The banter continued, with Lilith enjoying the chaos she stirred. Marbas nervously interjected, asking if they could focus on finding Satan and solving the mystery surrounding the disappearances of angels and demons. Satan Asia, annoyed by the diversion, agreed and suggested they discuss their plans. Lucifer, despite his frustration, understood the importance of finding Satan and resolving the chaos that ensued after his disappearance. The group reluctantly shifted their attention to strategizing and gathering information. As they continued their journey, the dynamics among the characters remained complex and tense. The intertwined destinies of angels and demons continued to unfold, revealing a tapestry of conflict, alliances, and mysteries. The plane soared through the skies, carrying the group toward an uncertain future filled with challenges and revelations. The scene unfolded in chaos as Baphomet confronted the seemingly alive and scarred Astaroth. The tension among Lucifer, Marbles, and Lilith intensified, unsure of the unfolding events. Baphomet, fueled by anger and determination, created weapons with her blood, vowing to kill Astaroth with all her body and soul. Lucifer, Marbles, and Lilith cautiously observed the situation from behind Lilith, feeling the weight of the unknown. The scars on Astaroth's face and body hinted at a tumultuous encounter, leaving Baphomet in a furious state. As the confrontation escalated, Satan Asia, who had been silent, stepped forward. With a calm demeanor, he instructed the Big Hand to retreat. Despite the chaos, he maintained composure and ordered everyone to calm down. Baphomet, still fueled by anger, questioned why Satan Asia was there. Satan Asia, in his usual calm manner, revealed that he was there to retrieve his servant Astaroth. He explained that Astaroth was part of his army, and her actions were under his orders. Baphomet, shocked by this revelation, realized that Astaroth was not acting independently. The revelation shifted the dynamics of the confrontation. Baphomet, despite her initial anger, now faced the challenge of accepting the situation. Lucifer, Marbles, and Lilith observed the unfolding events, uncertain of the implications. The scene ended with an air of tension, leaving many questions unanswered. The complex relationships between demons and angels, the mysterious disappearances, and the power struggles continued to shape the unfolding narrative. The journey of Lucifer, Lilith, and their companions through the intricate web of celestial and demonic politics seemed destined for more twists and revelations in the chapters to come.